Facebook redesigns its user interface, dividing its newsfeed into two, one for existing friends and favorite content, and the other for discovering new content. LinkedIn finally announces the launch of carousel post option that lets you post multiple images and videos natively. TikTok releases new caption and translation tools with multiple new languages, including Italian, Korean, Mandarin, Spanish, and more. All this and much more coming up in this week's edition of the Connected Church News with me, Natchi Lazarus. Welcome. This is the show that brings you the top 5 digital, social media, and Web3 news you need to know for this week in just 5 minutes. Let's get started. LinkedIn has finally made the announcement about adding a native carousel post option to their platform. They were the only major platform that were missing a native carousel post format, but now they have it. Earlier, you had to convert your images to a PDF and do all sorts of indirect ways to get a carousel post on LinkedIn. But now, very soon, you need not do that. You can directly select multiple images or multiple videos or a combination of both, and you can create a carousel post on LinkedIn. A carousel post is simply a post where you have multiple images that you swipe through. The neat thing about this format with LinkedIn, especially videos, is each video in your carousel has a little progress bar, micro progress bar under it. So if you see the video that we have attached that they have released as a sample, each video has a little progress bar at the bottom. Just notice that. It's a neat improvement to the design. Facebook CEO made a big announcement about the redesign of its user interface, probably the biggest redesign in the last few years. Splitting the newsfeed into two tabs. Now, there will be two tabs. One is a home tab, another is a feed tab, each of them showcasing different types of content. The feed tab is the one that will showcase content from your friends, select pages and groups that you can favorite. You can create a list of favorites and the content from them will show up in the feed. Whereas the home tab is the one that will showcase new content, that will help you discover new content, and it will host reels and stories. As you know, reels is the best way to discover new content, and Facebook is moving towards TikTok direction. Does it sound like a For You tab on TikTok? That's exactly the direction that Facebook is taking. Will it work? Will Facebook users want a TikTok-like experience? Don't know. We'll have to wait and watch. TikTok announces that they are releasing auto-generated captions option. So now the viewers can turn on closed captions as and when they want, increasing the accessibility of the videos. They've also announced that they are adding translation tools with multiple languages, including Italian, Korean, Mandarin, Spanish, and many more. I will link to the entire list of languages in case you are a church or a nonprofit trying to reach a people group that speaks a particular language. Then you can use this tool to help them understand your content in their own language, because the translation tools not only include the captions but also the description. People can translate the description in these languages and even some stickers, which is very interesting. I hope you're enjoying this news feed. If you find this useful, you can help us reach more church leaders and ministry leaders like you by simply clicking the like button. Thank you so much. It really helps. And if you've not yet subscribed, then I'd highly recommend you subscribe and click the bell notification so that you don't miss any news episode that we release every week. Thank you. I will see you in the next news item. Instagram continues to focus on Reels. Last week, they made multiple announcements related to Reels. The biggest of them is when you upload any video that is 15 minutes or less in duration, it will be shared as a Reel. So you don't have to upload it as a reel. It will automatically be shared as a reel. So something to keep in mind when you share ministry videos or promo videos and announcement videos that are less than 15 minutes long. And apart from that, Instagram is also continuing to make the remix feature better. Now they have announced that you can remix photos. You can remix using different layouts like picture-in-picture and so on. And they also say that you can now use templates. So templates have been in testing for a while, but now looks like they're rolling out templates widely and you can discover templates. These are ways to easily create reels on Instagram, and reels are one of the top content types on Instagram. Highly recommend you pass this information on to your social media team. In our Web3 news today, we look at how United States is firming up its crypto regulation plans by restructuring the operations of CFTC. CFTC is Commodities and Futures Trading Commission. The chief of CFTC spoke at the Brookings Institute event last week, and he shared the steps that they are taking, which include setting up of a new office of technology innovation. They are hiring specialists in the field, and they're also getting the CFTC staff to work on rotation to get exposed to crypto technology and so on. But out of all those announcements, which we will link to in the show notes, I liked his quote, which says, "We are past the incubator stage," which he's talking about Web3 and crypto, and digital assets and decentralized technologies have outgrown their sandboxes. So there you have the announcement that Web3 is outgrown its sandbox and it's ready for utility. It's very interesting to see how governments are looking at regulation steps. If you have any questions related to any of the stories, please DM me on Instagram or Twitter. I am at Natchi Lazarus on both the platforms. Thank you so much. I'll see you next week with another set of news items. Until then, you stay connected and stay blessed. God bless you. Bye-bye.